Hey, Sean. Good afternoon. Do you want your dad to trust you? Now, talk directly to him instead of talking behind his back. Let's say when your dad say, "Emmanuel, you can't eat that candy." Talk directly to him. Say, "Dad, I feel hurt. I feel angry when you said I couldn't eat candy, but I wanted it." That's how you do it instead of talking behind his back. Like telling your friends, "Dad was so mean. He's not so nice. He didn't let me eat that candy." Never. Why? Because talking behind your dad's back is bad behavior. It makes you disrespectful. You lose your dad's trust. You lose my trust. Just kidding. Okay. Serious. You lose my trust, son. Third is when you become a dad in the future, you lose your kids' trust, plus, they become disrespectful too. Mhm. And why this topic really matters? Because you want your dad to trust you, right? So you have to be a respectful boy. And a respectful boy talks directly to his dad instead of talking behind his back. And why does talking directly to your dad is the right thing to do? Because it makes you respectful, you make your dad trust you. I trust you, son. Third is your kids. You make your kids trust you also, and plus, they become respectful too. Win win situation. Now, what happens if you make this mistake? First of all, it's okay. Never, just a gentle reminder, never forget how your action affects yourself, your dad, me, and your kids in the future. It's okay. Forgive yourself, apologize to your dad, and that's life. Whatever you do, either you talk behind my back, I still love you. I still care for you, and you are my son, and it's my job to educate you about certain things like this. Yes. And what are the common mistake kids do? Okay, most kids today, they talk behind their dad's back. Common scenarios are they talk, they tell their friends their dad is mean, not nice, terrible, when let's say their dad didn't allow them to eat junk food, to scroll on TikTok. Yeah, and common reason or that happens because kids feel hurt and they don't know how to process that hurt, and they choose to talk about it with their friends. Yes, you heard it right, son. And of course, that feeling that they feel, that hurt, was valid. And the problem here is not them, it's not the kids. The actual problem here is the bad behavior. It's the talking behind your dad. Now, are you curious what are the consequences when you do, when you talk behind your dad's back? Okay, we have three consequences to you, son, to your dad, and to your kids in the future. Let's start with you. What happens to you when you talk behind your dad's back? First is you become disrespectful. Why? What did you do? You you told your friends that your dad was mean because he didn't let you eat that candy. He didn't let you scroll on the phone. Then after you told after you talked behind his back, you would feel guilty because you will realize, whoa, I told something negative, something awful about my dad with my friends. Oh no, what if my friend thinks my dad is terrible, right? So, do you want do you want to hurt your dad? Do you want to be the bad boy, the disrespectful boy, a boy who talks bad about his dad behind his back? Second consequence, what happens to me? What happens to your dad when you talk behind his back? First is you lose my trust. Little bit and little bit. I mean, you told your friends that I was mean because I didn't allow you to play, to scroll on the phone, to eat that candy. And I would feel, I would feel disrespected because, whoa, my son didn't respect me. He was talking negative about me behind my back, and I feel worry about your character. What if you grow up disrespectful? What if you do it to other people with your friends? And do you want do you want to hurt me? Do you want to make me feel disrespected? Yeah, I feel like I was talking to myself. Okay, but my point is your dad. But is it okay to say that? Yeah, that I'm talking to myself because you're my son. I'm your dad, right? I think I should keep doing that. Now, what happens to your kids in the future when you become a dad 25 years from now? It's a double kill. It's a double, not word, double kill in the Mobile Legends. Bang bang. It's a double. It's interesting because two things happens. First is you lose their trust first. Why? I mean, you told you told you told their friends that, let's say, they are messy kids because they can't clean up their toys. I mean, how would they feel, right? So your kids will oh, feel disrespected. They will feel ashamed because, oh my god, now my friends knew that we are messy kids that talked behind our back. Now your kids feel ashamed to see their friends now. It affects their self-confidence to face them, if that's true. And now, and how, okay, second is they become disrespectful kids too. Why? Because they will they will talk behind your back too. They will tell their friends that, yeah, my dad was a monster. My dad was terrible. He's not nice. He didn't even want to let us eat that candy, that, or even to let us scroll on the phone. He's such a terrible dad, right? So your kids become disrespectful too. And how would they feel? So your kids will feel like, I hate my dad. I feel more anger towards my dad. Now I am revenging for my dad. Revenging. Avenging. It's a revenge. And then, now, what would you feel? So you as a dad, you would feel disrespected. Like, why did you tell your kids? Why did you tell your friends? I am a monster. I am a terrible dad. So your kids feel angry towards you. You feel disrespected. Now you feel angry too, right? So do you want your family to be disrespectful, talking behind each other's back, hating each other? Thank you for saying no, son. So those are the three consequences. Should I summarize it for you? Okay, no need later. Now, how about the rewards? So we are done with the consequences now. There are rewards, son. So we have three rewards when you talk directly to your dad. So we have reward for yourself, reward for your dad, and reward for your kids in the future. 25 years from now. Okay, there's a fly. Okay. First reward is what happens to you when you talk directly to your dad, to me. First is you become respectful. I mean, you you choose to talk to me, to tell me that you have been hurt because I told you. Well, hold on, may langaw. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, there was a fly, and I couldn't catch it. Okay, where are we? Okay, let me repeat. You become respectful, right? Why? How did you become that? Because choose, you chose to talk to me, to tell me that you have been hurt because I told you that scrolling is not allowed, candy is not allowed, you can't eat them, you can't use them. So you chose to talk directly to me to tell how you feel, right? So you become respectful. And of course, it would make you feel relieved after you share me how you feel because it feels like you it feels peaceful. You would feel peaceful because you don't feel hurt anymore. It comes out now, right? And me, I would feel happy for you also, and thank you for letting me know that you've been hurt and you choose to talk directly to me instead of telling it with your friends, talking behind my back. And I appreciate that, son. And do you want to be that boy, the hero, a boy who share his feelings to his dad instead of talking behind his back? Yeah. So second reward. What happens to your dad to me when you talk directly to your dad? First is you make me trust you and I trust you. How? I mean, you told me that you've been hurt, right? And that's how that's how I trusted you. You know, even it's you told me that you've been hurt, that was brave. That it requires brave courage to tell it to me, right? And then I would feel proud for you, son. You know, you, I would feel proud because you choose to talk to me instead of sharing it with others. And yeah, we build father son relationship, strong relationship with each other, and we can solve that problem together. And do you want to build a strong father relationship with me? Yeah, me too, son. Third reward is it's third reward it's two things happens here. First is you make your kids trust you too because when you feel hurt, you will talk to them directly. You will tell them, "Kids, I feel hurt because you told me you will clean your room, but you didn't." So you choose to talk to them directly instead of telling their friends that, "Oh, my kids are messy," right? And of course, your kids would feel no, you would feel relieved, right? And your kids feel respected because you didn't tell other kids about their bad character. So second thing is they become respectful kids like you. How? I mean, they will do the same thing. They, they will talk to you directly like that. We feel hurt because you said we're going to play badminton outside, but you didn't. You told us you're busy. We feel hurt. So you, your kids, they will talk to you instead of telling their friends that dad was a liar. He said he will play badminton with us, but he lied to us. So they will choose to talk to you. And of course, after they talk to you, they will feel you will feel brave. If they keep repeating it, they feel brave because, oh, I can talk to my dad without him judging us, without the feeling of being judged. So we feel free to talk about it. And then you as a dad, you would feel happy because, oh, your kids is choosing to talk to you directly. They are opening up how they feel, so you feel happy about it and happy about it to guide them, to validate them. So it's a win-win situation. They become respectful and sorry, there's a fly. Hold on, it's here. It's flying around. Okay, so those are the it's here, it's here. So those are the rewards. Now you are aware that talking behind your dad's back. Oh, it's here. Oh, I killed it. It's here. Hold on. Let me show you. It's here. It's like a small. It's like a small fly. Here, 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 here. This big, this black one. Ah, it went on. It went inside my nose earlier. Now, let me repeat. Now you are aware why talking behind your dad's back is so bad behavior, because it makes you disrespectful. You lose your dad's trust. You lose your kids' trust, and they become disrespectful too. And now you're also aware why talking to your dad directly is the best and the right thing to do, because it makes you respectful. You make your dads trust you. You make your kids trust you, and your kids become respectful too. So, son, keep talking to your dad directly instead of talking behind his back. Of course, what if you mess up? As af- as at as what I've said earlier, making this mistake is part of life. So learn from it. Never forget that your action affects yourself, your dad, and your kids in the future. So yeah, just apologize to your dad, because I always love you and I always care for you. I'm just here with you, and that's just love life. Because me too. I'm not a perfect. We're the same, and we just apologize to each other. And that's the end of our episode for today. And thank you for choosing to talk directly to me instead of talking behind my back. And thank you for listening. You can do it. You got this, because I believe in you and I'm just here, son. So, today's episodes. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Okay, we are done with the episode, and something good happened today. There's a lot of things good happen today, and let me start with my accident. Accident, but it's a good thing. Here, here. It's like, hold on. Now, why this accident is a blessing? Why this is a good thing? It made me realize one accident can change your life. Meaning, earlier in the morning, I went to the mountain to collect coconut husk fertilizer. So, my last two rounds, I slipped. I accidentally slipped on. I was wearing shoes, and then it just it's like 3 seconds, like 2 seconds, and then I slipped, and then it's like it was like in slow motion on my mind, and then I don't know the exact term, but it's like my elbow, and then I saw it. I saw it how it landed on the land on the land on the rocks. I saw it. I saw it, and then good thing it didn't twist like this, or I was holding the heavy. it was so heavy, heavy and wet coconut husk. And then, I mean, every time I see it, every time I feel it, it's kind of painful. So every time I see it, it reminds me of thank you for reminding me that in one flip, in 1 second, it can change your life. Meaning, if I broke my arm twisted like this, I can't write, I can't garden, I can't exercise, I can't lift weight. What can I do? So I'm a writer. I, I film YouTube podcast. So if I lose this arm, if I broke this arm, it will change my life. So I'm so thankful to be more extra careful where I walk on the mountain, you know. So it's a reminder for me to look for to look to look for where I stepped and to be present while weightlifting. Do I have the muscle mouse? Anyway, okay. I think let me check my notebook. There are many good thing happens today. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't need to say this good stuff, other good stuff. And yeah, so the lesson of the story today is sometimes accidents are blessings to remind you that it can change your life, and it reminds you to be careful, watch where you walk. Especially on the mountain, it's dangerous because the slope, I mean mountain, it's slope, right? It's slant. So blessing, sometimes accident is a blessing to, it's a wake up call to be more extra careful. So see you tomorrow. Okay.